Hello, I'm Jerry Cobb. This is my portion of my group informative speech. I'm in group 6. Thank you, Jason, and hello, I'm Jerry Cobb. Let me talk to you about the glory which is beef brisket. Brisket is a cut of meat from the breast or lower chest of the cow. It is one of the toughest cuts of meat, which makes it perfect for smoking. The only downside is it is tough and full of connective tissue, rather than fat, which is more flavorful. But if you follow these suggestions, you can make a great brisket. Let's talk about size and preparation. When you buy your brisket, I recommend that you buy a half pound to 3/4 pound per person that you're inviting. Add an additional 2 pounds for good measure. Next, you will trim off the fat. You will cut it down till it's about a half inch, quarter of an inch on the meat. Then you will create a wet marinade. It is with red wine, olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper. The full recipe is in the PowerPoint presentation that I left for you. When you do that, after you do that, you will place it in a plastic bag with your meat and leave it in the refrigerator overnight. Now, on the day that you plan on cooking, take it out at least 3 hours before. Let marinade drain from the meat. This will get the meat all nice and soft, get it to room temperature. While it's doing that, you will make your dry rub for the meat. The dry rub will consist of paprika, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, dried parsley, cayenne pepper, cumin, ground coriander, some dry oregano, chili powder. Also, the full recipe for this is also on the PowerPoint presentation. You will now get your smoker up to 225 degrees. There's a rule that we have: low and slow. A low cooking temperature and a slow cooking speed will guarantee a nice piece of suckling brisket. To keep it moist, I recommend that you place a pork belly on top, or if you don't have pork belly, bacon. The fat from this will run into the meat, keeping it moist, and will add additional flavor. To achieve the best results, I will cook the brisket at the 225 degrees until it hits an internal temperature of 195 degrees. Once it is fully cooked, you will take it out, you will let it set for at least 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Let it get the juices back into it. While you do that, you can go ahead and create your own barbecue sauce. For that, you will need ketchup, honey, a little bit of molasses, some tomato sauce, brown sugar, a little salt and pepper. Some Worcestershire sauce will help as well. You go ahead, you cook that in a pot till it's to taste. Now, when you carve it up, cut off the burnt ends, but don't throw it away. You go ahead, dip that in the sauce. Those are very tasty, and they are a great appetizer before you start eating. Now that I've told you about the beauty of brisket, it's now time for us to go ahead and prepare our starches. For that, I'm going to have Tim take over for you. Tim, it's all yours. And thank you.